Hey,
Ah,
everybody. Oh, wow. So it looks like people were already in here. My goodness. So, Deadly Creature is here. Susie is here. Deadly Creature is like, are we on Arizona time? All right. So, okay. The StreamYard chat is a little bit delayed by like a few seconds behind YouTube. So usually when we talk or ask questions or say something, it'll take a little while before we'll see the response in the chat. But anyway, people will start just kind of like popping in here and there. So welcome, welcome everybody. As you can see, oh wait, yeah, there we go. I got
hello.
Betsy.
Hi from Belgium.
So this is my friend Steph. She is my
Nice to
cosmic
meet you.
sister. And as you can see in the little banner down there, it says that Steph is the author of the Challenges with Tarots and Oracles from Around the World. So this is her very first book. You can see
Mm-mm.
how beautiful, beautiful face there, and you see how beautiful face there. so so yeah, I thought it would be fun if we talk about the book first. You know, Steph can tell us all about it, where she got the idea. She can tell us about the artist, you know, that did this wonderful cover. I think it was Deadly Creatures that was mentioning about the cover. I have no idea what's going on upstairs, by the way. There's moving bodies. Anyways, oh, Deadly Creature says she loves your blue mystical shirt that you have on with all the stars
Thank
and the moons.
you. Thank
It
you.
is
Thank
so beautiful,
you.
so bougie.
Hey
um,
everyone.
so yeah, we'll talk a little bit about this, and I think it would be fun to do maybe some prompts from here, a couple of prompts. Um, and if you don't know, she didn't just create a book, but she created an oracle deck. So this is her oracle, the I Don't Care oracle. And some of you guys have seen it, some of you guys haven't. But I think it would be fun to pair the energy, since this is her deck and her book, to pair them together for, you know, having some fun. So in the meantime, you guys, bust out your decks, get them ready. If you don't have decks on hand, then get that intuition ready. And also, what's nice about the book is it's prompts. So you can go with your intuition and journal, as well as
Yes.
bringing out your decks and journaling that way too. But we'll get to that. She'll tell us all about it. And also for funsies, I have my Wally's World.
Of course.
So yeah, Wally's World's gonna be here. Okay. Um. So let's see. For the first half, we will be hanging out with Steph. For the second half, I want to do a little mini ritual with you guys. You guys are free to join in or take notes for maybe something that you want to do on your own. But today is the Festival of Hecate, so I'll get into more of that after our interview. But those of you that work with Hecate probably go into more, you know, more elaborate rituals than I do. She's not one of my main goddesses, but I do like to honor certain gods and goddesses, you know, as a pagan, as an eclectic witch, a little green witch. So I like to do a little honoring of the attributes they represent. Because I feel like many of those things, their shadow side and their light side, are things that we can incorporate into our own lives and help to better us moving forward. So we'll get into Hecate. Some of you guys say Hecate, some of us say Hecate. I don't know. I think Hecate goes with Tecate, so so that's why I say it that way. But anyway, let's see. Sherry Bug, hey hey, Sherry Bug's here.
Hey.
Um, Susie says I will get my RWS and Wally's World.
Hey. Hey.
Um, Sherry Bug working on Squad as usual, but popping in, hoping to get to watch. Yay! Well, hop on in, my dear. Hop on in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. By the way, you guys, it is 12:05 Arizona time, but it is 9:05 p.m. Belgium time. Oh, Belgium over there. So Steph just went on like a 6 mile hike with her good friend Christoph. They're both extremely tired, but she
Yeah.
wanted to come on here and
Oh
spread the
yeah.
love to you guys. So she's staying up past
With
her
my
bedtime.
bestie always. I'm not tired with my bestie. No.
Let me turn my volume up so I can hear you a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so who else is here? KJ is here. Yay, yay! Okay, so, Steph, before we dive into your deck and your book, would you like to
Mm,
tell us a little bit about yourself?
yes, why not? So, I'm Belgian and what who I am, who I really am.
Who are you? Wait, who are you?
um, I'm I'm doing some energetic healings and
Mhm.
I like doing some card readings and I got a channel too on YouTube, French one. Sometimes I'm doing some tags in English, but my English is not so perfect, you know. So
It's fine.
um what else? And yes, I have created my first oracle the last year. Yeah, the I don't care oracle. Yeah. And I have created my first book this year. Yeah, and it's more like a fun and to ask ourselves, some stuff like serious, not serious. Yes, we can find everything. And I am 38 years old. Mm, I love crystals. I love cards. I love eye makeup. Today I'm not wearing eye makeup. Um, I love teas, infusions. I love animals. I got a turtle. She's 10 years old. Sam.
Damn!
Um, Sam, yes, she's a crazy turtle, really. This is a ninja turtle. Yeah.
She is a Ninja Turtle. She tried to climb the Christmas tree.
Yes, yeah. She's a crazy. And she loves waffles. Waffles. Belgian waffles.
Well, who doesn't love waffles though?
Yeah, I know. But now she refuses to eat other stuff. She is,
Just Belgian
I
waffles?
think that she is crazy about sugar. Yeah, I got a problem.
You gotta wean your turtle off those waffles.
Yeah, totally crazy. So, yeah, just me, and I love my bestie. Yeah, and I miss my bestie. She's so far away. Arizona, guys. Belgium. What? Why?
So we're
Oh,
hoping, at some point, you'll be able to come take a trip back out here, or I could take a trip out to
yeah.
Belgium. She lives in
But
Gili in the Charleroi district. So,
yes,
yeah, that'd be fun to maybe go out there someday. But right now, while we sit with our sunny 97-degree weather right now, she's got rain,
yes,
cold and rain.
exactly. And this is about 60 degrees, I think, like Fahrenheit. Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
So Susie is asking, where did we meet? Susie wants to know.
uh, where we have met together
Mhm.
on our channel, actually, because I was watching some English videos because I love watching English videos for cards and I wanted to create my deck, like taking some pictures and I've seen and I've watched her video, and after I have decided to follow her. And after I have talked to her naturally, like, hey, you know, and after we have decided, to exchange our numbers and we have chit chat together every day, and after I've met her in real life in
Mhm.
California, it was a dream. It was so cool. So, yeah. And yeah, so it continues to be a very good friendship. I love it. And I love her.
Yeah, I feel very grateful to have you as my best friend. Yeah, when she messaged me through, I think it was one of my videos. It was like a DM or something like that. But she had been watching like some of my faves videos, like
Yes.
my hauls that I do and everything. And she said something about
Your
like to look
dress.
at her videos and that you had like a mug and stuff like this. And I was like, oh yeah, the mug's really pretty. But I I was getting miscommunication. I I thought she was I didn't understand what she was saying about like um, the things that were in the videos. I thought she was asking for the things in the videos. I'm like, you want me to send you the things? And no, she's like, no, 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 no. She was asking about doing a box, which we still do actually.
Yes.
She says, since she lives all the way in Belgium, obviously she doesn't have access to the local things I have here, and I don't have access to all the local things that she has in Belgium. So what she was asking was if I could put together like a box of some things, and she had like
Hmm.
some suggestions. Like she loves bookmarks. Like she
Yes.
she's crazy for bookmarks. So she was asking like could I have some bookmarks and things like that. And so at first, we were just getting to know each other. So I just put together like a little box, and she sent me, a box of stuff. But then it was like more than just sending stuff back and forth. We start talking on Viber, which is a really good app, kind of like Skype, but it
Mm.
uses Wi-Fi. So if you don't have internet access, you can, find Wi-Fi in a cafe or something. You can use Viber. It's good for when you're out of the country. Like when I was in Italy, I didn't want to use my cell phone service. So if I wanted to make calls, I can make calls outside of the country back to the US for free using Viber. So Viber is,
Yes.
cool for that. So anyway, so her and I start talking on Viber. Turns out we have so much in common. It's like
Yes.
my long
Do you
lost sister.
remember? Do you remember the Chinese dress that we
Yeah,
got, that we got the same when we were? Wow.
yeah. I have a few dresses that have like Mandarin collars and everything, made of satin and silk. And I wore one of the dresses, and she was like, "Do you know I have that one too?" And then she puts hers on. I'm like, like we have the same stuff.
Yes.
And so now, when I put together her boxes, they're like these massive boxes. I collect stuff all year long, and I try to send it to her. And right now, it's a little bit of difficulties because they've changed the shipping in Belgium. So
Yes.
we'll figure it out, though. It
Oh
should be
yes.
fine.
Oh, yes. I want to
But
figure it out because yes. It's
but
not
basically,
possible, because no, I'm seeing a lot of stuff for her, and I'm like, with the customs in USA, they want that I write all the things, the weight, the price. This is just crazy. Yeah.
mhm. So basically, whenever I see stuff, I just get it because I know that I'm probably not going to come across it again, and I know she'll love it because basically, if they're things that I would buy for myself, I know that are things that she will like.
And I'm doing the same in Belgium.
Yeah. So it's like sometimes I'll buy two of the same thing because I'm like, oh, I like this. Oh, but Steph would like this too. So it's like, one for me, one for her. So anyway, okay. So I think we have a good amount of people in here. So let's go ahead and you guys grab your decks and let us know what decks you guys are using. Maybe you're using an Oracle deck, maybe you're using a Tarot deck, maybe you're using Lenormand, Kipper, runes. I don't know, whatever it is,
Mhm.
charms,
Whatever you want.
whatever you want, or just good old fashioned intuition. So,
Yep.
so go ahead and bust it out. I have the two decks here. So Steph's deck is right here. You guys can find where can they find this Steph? This deck?
I got the same on Core Magic.
Okay. So
coremagic.com. Yep.
let me let me type that in. So let me shut off my camera so everybody doesn't see my butt. But okay. Okay. Let me go back up here.
Hey Susie, you love our story? Yeah, it's pretty crazy, because we didn't know each other, and after was just like a real connection. So yeah.
Okay. There we go. I think. Okay. All right. Okay, so I put the link right here for the I Don't Care Oracle in case you guys are interested.
Thank
You
you,
know, I.
Susie.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have no problem, promoting my best friend because, well, not only is she my best friend, my cosmic sis, but she makes really awesome things. So, like, if I were to make another oracle deck, it would be just like this. So it's totally my style. And plus, I kind of thought maybe a little bit the cover kind of looks like me. A little.
Yes.
um, okay, so what decks are you guys using? So let us know. Like I said, I have my Wally's World. You guys can find it on my website, but I have her links down below in the description box already. So I have a link to her channel. I have a link to her Instagram. I have a link to the Amazon product page for this book in case you're
Yes.
interested. It's rather inexpensive, so very affordable. Um, and then since I didn't have the link for this deck, I put it here in the video so you guys can see. But yeah, so these are the backs of her cards. Deadly
Mhm.
Creature said, "This is fun. I would wonder if other authors would want to do YouTube live with you in the future as well." Hey, that would be fun. But
Yes.
yeah, here's just some of the images from her deck. And so that's the deck that I'm going to use. So, Steph, while they're getting their decks, could you tell us about the book? Like, first, where'd you get the idea to create a tarot and oracle prompt book?
Yes, of course. Thank you. It's pretty simple actually. I don't know if you know Wasima that got a channel in French and in English too.
Mm-hmm.
Ascension Waves in English, I think, and she got Core Magic, the edition house, and actually she has made a book. I think that Tara has made a review on that first
Mm-hmm.
book. I think
Yeah,
this
I think
is
it's the three
365 days.
365 challenge for busy
Yeah,
souls. Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly. This is that one. And in that book, you can find a part with challenge about the month of May. And I was thinking one day, but it would be interesting to get all the year, to know about World Day, about International Day, and I want to know like some information and created some prompts. So I have asked Wasima if it was a problem that I use her idea, because first it's her idea and she said, "Go for it, go for it." Okay. So yeah, I have created the book, and for the month of May, I have let some questions prompts from her, and some I have changed. She said, "Do what you want, no problem." So okay, thank you, Wasima. So yeah, after here's the book, so yeah, and the illustrator is the illustrator of the Nest of Light Oracle. I haven't got the deck with me, but this is a deck that Wasima has created. This is a beautiful one, a beautiful deck with a lot of wisdom, I think, in her in her deck. So yeah, and yeah, the name Genia, yeah, I got in my book. I'm looking at the screen, but I got the book twice in French and in English. So I'm taking the French one. Yeah, Evgenia Veselkova. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think. I hope it's right.
And
Yeah, but
Chantal
beautiful
popped in.
artwork.
She said, "Love, love, love the I Don't Care Oracle. Can't afford it right now because it's too expensive for me, but someday." So Chantal would also like to pick up your deck someday soon.
Yeah, no problem. I
Oh,
know this is a self-published, self-published oracle, and I know that it comes from the Portugal, and maybe the shipping to the USA can be higher. I don't know, I know from Europe it's pretty reasonable, but yeah, I know.
um, okay, so your book, so it's
Yep,
divided into months with
yep.
different prompts each month. Do I have to start in January and go all the way to December, or how can I use this book?
You can use it the way you want, girl. Of course, you know me. I'm not a structure girl. You have said it in your review, and that's right. Of course, So yes, of course, if you want, you can, but they are not all days in there. I mean, they are not the first, the second, the third, the fourth of January. I mean,
Mhm.
when I have checked, when I was created the book and the prompt, I was checking, and there are a lot of days for illnesses, and I didn't want that the book was a depressive book. I'm realist. You know what I mean? I wanted some fun. I wanted some realist stuff, that we can see how ourselves into, but
Mhm.
uh yeah, not all about disease, and stuff like that. I wanted it fun too, so you can find some serious prompts, and
Mhm.
some totally weird. Yes, this is me, I think. Yeah, that reflects a part of my personality, because you know like you have said, so like I would say, this is just that for the moment. I don't know for you guys, but for me, when I'm doing a challenge, this is just like always the same question in different ways, and I'm like,
Mhm.
it's always the same question, and I want something different, and
Mhm.
when I was created that book, I was in that part, like a little bit of information, interesting, okay, fun,
Uh-huh.
weird, and sometimes, of course, serious, but
Mhm.
I wanted a mix.
Mhm.
So, yeah, this is
Yeah, there's
why I have
definitely.
created it in that way. And of course, you can just go and flip through, and oh, okay. Let's see, October, okay, today. Oh, the
The
World
candy
Chocolate
soil.
Day. World Chocolate Day. Who wants to do that? I mean, what's that? And of course, this is for promoting chocolate, like, and pay countries that are doing chocolates, and you get some information. And after, how much chocolate do I eat? First question. Yeah, so you get, yeah, questions like more serious, some less serious and weird. Yeah, I want it that way.
Candy Soul and Soil says hello. Jen's
Hi.
here. Hello, Jen. We have Michael Scott who came in with a very unique quote. Exactly. Accept who you are unless you're a serial killer. Those are words to live by. But anyway, so we are going to be doing some prompts from here. And like she said, the prompts are all over the place because, sometimes when we see the card spreads on Instagram and stuff, it's like the same type of question, just restated, in different words. It's like, what is my shadow? What is my light? Where am I now? What to work on? But since she has these quirky, unique prompts, utilizing like international days that we didn't even know existed. Those weird calendar days. Like, well, I mean, there's like Flag Day, but sometimes there's like International Hot Dog Day. Sometimes there's like International Chocolate Day.
Mhm.
And speaking of chocolates, Belgian chocolate's really good. So every time she sends me a box, I ask for a little bit of chocolate. But anyway, so, Candy Soul says, not in chat, I'm painting, but got you balanced on my easel, watching, reading, chat, and listening. Ooh, a paint
Yeah.
session. That sounds freaking awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so we have our decks here. Like I said, I have my Wally's World and I have her I Don't Care Oracle. And let's see, I'll have maybe Steph find the first prompt so we could show you kind of what this looks like. I did a review of the book. I think the link is down below, the book review that I did. And I know that I reviewed her Oracle deck too. So if you want to see like the actual like flip through of the whole deck, um, just go into my deck reviews playlist, and that deck is in there, just in case you guys are interested. Um, Jen
And
said,
and
"I'm
there
just
is
up
your
with my
oracle
first."
too.
Oh, yes.
Your oracle too. You can find the Wally's the Wally's World Oracle too on her channel. Yes, I'm promoting my bestie too. Yes, yes.
So Jen is up first thing in the morning with her coffee. So hopefully we'll wake you up, Jen. Okay.
Hmm.
So again, I'm gonna turn my camera off for just a second because my computer is up there, and the only way that I can type is on the computer. So when I stand up, everybody sees my butt, and I don't want anybody to see my butt. So give me just a second. Okay, and we're back.
Hmm.
Okay, so Steph, why don't you find our first holiday with prompts, and then I'll find another one.
Okay, okay. So for today we got one, but I don't like this one because this is like a serious question. So we are the 21. Yes, right. So
Oh,
21.
Lisa's here. She's making food. Make me some.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, today, yeah, 21 of August. Yeah, I'm checking with my French one and with my,
I'm like, yeah, the 21st of August, that one is kind of serious. Yeah, maybe we skip that one.
yeah, yes, like I've said, you can find weird questions and fun one, but serious too. And we don't know to do, no, no, we don't want to do the 21, right? Because this is the International Day of Remembrance in tribute to the victims of terrorism. I mean, it's rare, it's raw, right?
Yeah, and I mean, that's like, it's very pertinent to right now, obviously, but
Mm,
little heavy. So
yeah,
remember, we're not going to shy away from stuff because there's tons of stuff in here, but we wanted to kind of keep it fun and upbeat
yes,
for now.
yes,
Especially
So,
some people are
yeah.
still waking up. So
Yeah, exactly. Because, the questions are what really scares me, why, this is like sort of shadow work, and we don't want to do shadow work at the time. For me, no, too late.
maybe shadow work at 12:30 in the afternoon. Not yet. Maybe later. But
Mm, yeah. It's Saturday, right? We want some fun. It's the weekend. So I'm
long hair
checking. I'm
skinny
checking.
toe. Oh, Lisa said
Hi.
she's making spicy vegetarian nuggets. Yay!
Yeah. So a fun one, a fun one. Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I don't know my book by heart, so I have to check.
You're like,
If you get an idea before me, just go for it, my friend.
hmm.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Um. Okay, I have one, but I'll wait for you to do yours first. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you find one first, and then I have one picked out because I was like, ooh. Speaking of food.
Okay. Um.
Let me use my Wally's World as a bookmark.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Oh, so while she's finding a
Yeah.
prompt for us, so like I said, after after we get to play with our tarot and oracles, we're going to do a little tribute for Hecate, for the Festival of Hecate today, since it's right on track for the full moon tomorrow. So I have a little ritual cooked up for you guys. I have all the supplies sitting behind me. I have stuff on my altar. We're going to have to go outside because I'm going to be burning some incense. And like I said at the beginning, I don't want to set off the smoke alarms. Not today. Maybe another day, but not today.
Okay, I think I get one, but I will
Okay.
check now in the English version. So,
Okay.
this is the September 9, the
September.
World Plush Day. Fluffy.
Yay! Okay, September.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, World Plush Day stuffies.
Stuffies, not fluffy, stuffies. Yeah, not speaking well English. Sorry.
There we go. Here it is. September 9th, World Plush Day.
Yep. So
Okay.
this day dates back to 1902 during a bear hunt. Sorry for my accent. Sorry, a bear hunt
It's
that President
beautiful.
Roosevelt returned empty-handed, and he refused to shoot a young bear tied to a leash. This anecdote is the origin of the affectionate nickname Teddy, Theodore Roosevelt, given to the teddy bears in North America. So I didn't know, when I was writing the book, I didn't know about that. I thought, oh, it's cute, you know. Oh, Teddy.
So yeah, they started calling them teddy bears.
Yeah. So yeah, there are a few questions about. I don't know if you got guys some stuffies, because I know that Tara and I we got some a lot. So yeah, if you are interested, you know, interested,
All right. So,
tell me.
what is our first question?
So our first question, why? But maybe we can um, gather the first one and the second one because maybe some
Okay.
people haven't got stuffies. So
Okay.
why do you keep your stuffed animals? Why didn't you keep your stuffed animals?
Okay. So yeah, it's a two-parter. Some of you guys do
Yep.
have, little stuffy stuffed animals that you kept from your childhood. Some of you haven't. So of the ones that you've given away, like why didn't you keep them? So you can do either or you can do both questions. That's kind of up
Yes.
to you. So those of you that kept your stuffed animals, why did you keep them? Those of you that gave them away, why did you give them away? Or if you kept
Exactly.
some but not all, why did you give away the some? You know.
Hmm.
So okay, let
Yep.
me let me pull
Oh,
Tara's.
thank you, Susie. No, I'm doing a lot of full. Sometimes it's just how full, how full, and I'm just like I don't know if she will understand what I'm speaking to her. I'm on Viber and I'm thinking, why not why while I'm speaking and I'm like, sh will she understand me?
Of course I do. Hey Annette, how are you?
You
Okay,
got a
so I
special decoder for me.
okay,
You get a
so
special.
I kept my stuffed animals, a lot of them, and I keep getting more stuffed animals. So I'm gonna do the question, why do I keep my stuffed animals? But if you never kept yours, then the question is, why didn't you keep them? Okay, so let's go ahead
Yep.
and pull a card, and then
And
you guys can
yep.
put in the chat the card that you guys got. How do you interpret it? Why did you keep your stuffed animals, or why didn't you keep your stuffed animals? In honor of Theodore Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes.
Okay, so why did I keep my stuffies? I have tomorrow is another day. Hmm. Oh, okay. I know mine. So yeah, you guys post whether or not you used an oracle or a tarot deck or whatever. Um, post what your interpretation is, if you feel comfortable, of course. Susie says, no lie, I drew card 55 by Steph. Basically, I kept my Kathy the koala to ground myself. Oh,
Oh, so
so
cool.
yeah. What I'm getting with this one is I kept them because they, um, to me, they're more than stuffed animals. Sometimes they're friends. And although, I was a kid that I, I technically grew up with lots of friends, but I don't think I've had very many super close friends. Like my closest best friends, I can, count them. I have, Steph, I have my friend Agnes, I have my friend, Tony. And, I have some other ones too, but these are like my close. So for me, it's like having something to talk to and something that you can put your emotions into. And I don't know, kind of seeing them more than just an inanimate object, helping me through difficulties. And so sometimes when I look at them, even though things may be going great, it's, a reminder of what I've been through is looking through those stuffed animals, because I know that they've been with me here,
Hmm.
and I've been through ups and downs. And so they're just kind of reminders of where I've been. So that's what I got with this card.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right,
So
what did you
good.
get?
So, yeah, you know what? I'm not promoting myself. I'm just an idiot, maybe a fool, but I'm using the Linescape Tarot because I wanted to.
Well, hey, you do
So,
what you feel like.
yeah, so I love that tarot so much. So I get the full card because, of course, I want to keep my spontaneity. I don't know if you can see very well. Yeah, maybe like that. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Fool card, and the Fool is our inner child. Like this is the young part that we got in us. And I don't want to be an adult every day, all day long. It's not possible for me, actually. This is why I'm keeping my stuffies, because they remember myself to be a child and to not taking all the responsibilities of the world on my shoulders, and to be just okay, Steph, just go ahead and go for life and live and laugh and love, and yeah, yeah, good
I get
card.
that. Lisa says, I have my pink llama named Dalai Lama. Of course you do, Lisa. And Annette
Excellent.
says, they're your comrades. Um, my I love all of my stuffies, but the main one is Floppy Horse. So Floppy Horse is in the other room. He's like a little horse. He's made of recycled bottles, actually, but he's super soft and he just has like the happiest face. So yeah, Floppy Horse is my favorite. Yeah, so been with me many places.
Hmm.
Chantal said, "Ooh, the innocence of the fool. I love that."
Yes.
Okay. Oops, I lost my page. Hold on. Let me get back to September 9. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So what was our next question? Um,
um so this is, how comforting is it for you to have a stuffed companion?
okay. So, um, like, why is it bringing you comfort? So, how is it
Yeah.
comforting you to have this stuffed animal? Lady D said, Three of Cups. Celebration. I kept my favorite ones, Snoopy from the 70s, and a bunch of koalas, and Hello Kitty, and a bunch more. A celebration of my youth. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay. So, how is it comforting for you to have a stuffed companion? So, what comfort
Yeah.
do your stuffed animals bring you? Okay. So, like thinking of Floppy Horse, I think of Mr. Diego, DJ, and Digito.
Ah.
And of course, I have a bazillion Hello Kitties. I have Inky. I have Tammy. I have Diabolical Steve. You guys have seen him. I have like, I have Oliver. I have Jules. I have Derp Derp and Fuego. Yeah, I have a lot.
Oh, yes, nostalgia. Yes, nostalgia, Chantal. Yes.
Okay. Um, I have. It says you failed. So what? Obviously, this guy fell off his skateboard and he's got some scratches, from his fall. So, how are my stuffed animals comforting me? How do they bring me comfort? Um, Basically, when something is difficult or I'm going through something and I haven't come up with words yet to express myself or how I feel, um, I feel that they just know, that I can just transfer my energy and it's helps to calm me down and eventually like recenter myself. Um, Even though it's not something that can talk back to me, it's just something that can feel me and understand me if I'm at a phase where I can't verbally express myself, So they comfort me in that fashion.
Hmm.
Okay, what did you get?
So, yeah, I got the Seven of Swords.
Oh.
And yeah, you know that card is like a cheating one, like this is not like not fair, not loyal, Yeah. So I'm this is reconforting for me because I can count on my stuffies, they don't lie, you know they they are there always, whenever you want, they are not cheating, behind my back because they are stuffies. And so I can share everything. They won't lie, they won't say something bad, they are just good companions. And yes, and so this is very recomforting because maybe they are not humans, but I can talk to them.
Mhm.
This is so good. Yes.
Lady D also pulled the Seven of Swords. She said, it's fitting because I got Snoopy in my Christmas stocking and I really thought it was from Santa. Years later, one of my older sisters later confessed it was from her. Oh, he grounds me. Susie said, card 47 by Cosmic Creeper. Being in the moment, this card feels like security and safety, like hugging my little koala who is with me always. Oh,
So
it's
cute.
so sweet.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Stuffies. We love stuffies.
so I mean, like, and you can see, I know we've only done a couple of questions so far, but these questions are so much different than like the normal, rephrased questions that we always see on Instagram and Facebook. And it's like, we're not asking you something specific about your life. It's for you to dive into something like you have stuffies, stuffed animals. Why? Why do you hold on to them? How do they comfort you? Probably like things that you haven't thought of to ask yourself. That's why I like Steph's book.
Mm.
Even if I didn't know who she was, I would probably still get this book because it's asking me things that I use in my everyday life that I haven't stopped to think about. Why do I use it? Like, why do I have it?
Mm.
Like, sometimes I think I have my stuffed animals just because they're cute. And I just feel happy around them. But I've never dove into why do I still hang on to them or how do they comfort me? So I think that this is great. And like she said, there's a lot of light questions, darker questions, like more shadow type questions. There's some crazy questions, but it's all fun. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
see. Okay, I think we have one more question from there. What is our last
um,
question?
yes. What's the message your stuffed animal is sending you today? The
Okay,
message.
you know, uh, Steph, do you have one of your stuffies near you?
Yep, I can take it. Yep.
Okay, you go grab yours.
Going.
I'm gonna go grab mine. Okay.
Yep. Oh. And you won't be surprised because for the moment you can see her on Instagram, and I got it next to me. This is Lavender. She knows.
Lavender.
Yeah, Lavender. Tara offered me that stuffy when I first met in real life her in California. This is one of the stuffy because this is not the only one, believe me. And yeah, Lavender, my unicorn, and yeah, and for the moment she is very like always next to me. So yeah.
I have my floppy horse. This is
Fluffy horse
Floppy.
is there. Yeah.
He's been very, very loved. I think Floppy needs a bath. It's time for sink bath.
Yeah, it's time. And
Okay.
for that question, for the message, I will
Mhm.
take the Wallis Word Oracle because I want a message from that deck. So I'm
Yeah,
changing.
maybe I'll use the Wally's World too. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, what message is your stuffed animal sending you today?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
so happy to be there.
And there are a lot of us that have very Taoist beliefs, that everything has a vibration and energy. And so, although many people would think that this is just, like fabric with some stuffing in it, because it's been around me and my energy for so long, it's been through like a lot of my emotions. I've imprinted onto it. I've put a lot of myself into this, and plus like the environments and everything. So I think that maybe sometimes, when I want to talk to my stuffed animal, it's kind of like I'm talking to myself. My higher self is kind of like vibrating in there too. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel with stuffed animals. They're not just things. Sometimes I think that there's
Yeah.
there's a little energy with them. Okay, let me go back here to what people said. Susie got card 31, the one by me, chilling at Ocean Beach, and I'm certainly chilling today. Deadly Creature said, I'm 40. I have stuffed animals also. A giant hamster stuffy is in this room. Hey, I'm 40 as well, and I have Floppy
I'm
Horse. And
38. Yes, you.
let's see. Oh, Marina is here. She said, Happy Saturday. Good evening, Steph. Hello, my dear friends.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, your secret path is also here. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. From Belgium, guys. Where you come from? I want
Oh
to
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Steph wants to know, where is everybody from? Where do you hail from, my friends?
Yeah.
City of the Shadow Seas. What is up? My gosh, long time
Hi.
no see. Okay, a message from my stuffy. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Um. Okay. Let me go back to what people said here. Secret Path is from Michigan. Lady D got the Page of Cups, which is young or childlike love. I'm
Mm.
52. I bought myself a stuffy octopus for my birthday last year. Heck yeah. Oh, we have some locations popping in. Chantal is from the Netherlands. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, next to me.
Candy Soul and Soil is from England.
Yeah.
Deadly Creature is from Pennsylvania, originally from Kentucky.
What?
Long Hair Skinny Eye Toad hails from Canada.
Wow.
Susie is from the Inland Empire in Cali Mesa, California. Ooh, Cali. Lady D is
Yeah.
from Phoenix in Arizona.
Ooh.
Jen comes from Queensland, Australia.
Wow. Around
Marina
the
is
world.
totally. Marina is from Moscow, Russia, but lives
Wow.
in Germany. Let's see.
Mm.
Shadowland just got back from guitar lessons, waiting for her dad to get off the stairs so she can continue house cleaning. And she's from Illinois.
Illinois. Yeah.
So
So cool. Guys, this is the title of
around the
my
world,
book. This is
dude.
excellent.
This is everybody.
The beautiful synchronicity. Love to everybody. So cool.
Okay, so the message from my stuffy, because this one, I don't know her new YouTube channel name, but she went by Wild Feather. And so this was in Nova Scotia, where she took this picture. And it's a very still, silent picture. You know, you got the moon going on over here. It's like just at dusk. Um, so for me, the message for my stuffy, it's to spend time in meditation today. You know, I already had I did a meditation kind of while I was doing my yoga, but it would be good for me to just have some nice quiet time to really meditate today. So that's according to Floppy Horse. Thanks, Floppy.
Oh. Oh, Flappy.
Jen said, love that stuff. Oh, awesome. Okay. Anybody else got other messages from their stuffies?
I get mine from the Wally's word. From Lavender. Lavender saying to me, guys, this is step by step, okay? You know,
Mhm.
there is a lot of scales right here. And
Stairs.
you know, I haven't got to go to the top right now. You know,
Mhm.
life is taking time, and I know me, you know, I am someone with a lot of energy and I want to do a lot of stuff. You know, I can do that, or I want to do that, I am a fire sign, I'm an Aries. So I got a lot of energy, and sometimes I just want to go to the top, to the mountain top, but it's not possible, you have sometimes to just listen to your heart, listen to your soul, and just taking the time to do step by step, and I know what lavender wants. Yeah, I know. Okay, lavender, step by step for me. This is the message.
Well, that's a wonderful message too, and I think a good message for all of us as well, and especially like for mine. You're saying, because Steph really is like she's a true Aries. Like sometimes she's running around like a mile a minute, like she wants to do this, and also when somebody challenges what she feels is right and wrong, or morality, or anything having to do with like children or animals, or putting them any sort of harm. You have never seen a fire explosion. And my best friend, like like she's there to defend and she's there to help. She will run to their aid. Yeah, she's total fire. And for me, being an air sign, and I have probably most of my chart, my Western astrological chart is air, but also in my Mayan chart, it's also air. So I mean, I just can't escape it. I'm like all up here. So where she runs a mile a minute in her physical body, I'm running a mile a minute up here. And so this is a good message for me to slow down, because meditation, if I'm not consistent with it, my energy and my brain start getting out of whack. Like everything goes out of sync. So oh, let me go back here to some messages. Um, City of the Shadow Seas, I had 2 really awesome days at the Illinois State Fair. They went Thursday and yesterday. That's cool. Susie
Yeah,
loves your stuffy stuff.
yeah,
um,
thank you. This is
City
a
of the
big
Shadow
a,
Seas.
a big gift.
Shadow Seas got a couple of airbrush tattoos while there. One is a cat and paw prints. The other is a mermaid playing with the sea turtle. Of course, you gotta.
Oh, sea
Oh,
turtle.
Claudia. Claudia is here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Let's see. Do, 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 do. Oh, Susie is like fire and air. Very cool.
Yes. But
Okay.
my moon sign is hair. This is Libra.
Oh yeah,
So,
and I have the same moon signs. We have the same moon sign.
yeah.
Okay. The prompts. Okay, so now we're moving away from the stuffies, but they can still stay here. Floppy's gonna stay in my lap.
Yep.
I found one in October. Let's see, where was it? Ooh, Jen, they have International Coffee Day. You might like that one. I just saw this one. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, this one is only one question, but it's a good question. Okay. October 25th in her book is World Pasta Day. You guys know I love bread and pasta. Bring the carbs to me. Oh, Lisa is also a Libra moon. Very cool.
Yay! What's
Jen's
the
like,
day?
isn't every day coffee day?
Coffee day? I don't remember. A
Oh,
tea one? Yes. Tea
there's
day.
a T1. Yeah. Claudia said, I have dragonflies, a snake, leaves, and rose tattoos. Very cool. Oh, I love
Yes.
you. Claudia, someday you'll have to show us like the tattoo art. And did you
Like,
design those? Because that would be interesting too, because Claudia is a wonderful artist.
oh.
Also a shark that I want to change to a dolphin. Ooh, or it could be a shark dolphin, a shalfin.
Yeah.
Lisa said coffee is life for me. Okay, World Pasta Day, you guys. Only one question, but let me read the back.
This is
Sorry.
what's the date you
Oh,
say?
October 25th. October 25.
Okay.
I think it's page.
Oh yeah. Oh, pasta. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I prefer pizza. You know. Pizza.
Oh, Claudia designed all of her tattoos except for the shark. So then you get to design the dolphin. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Jen's like, nobody wants to see me a day without coffee. Shadow Seas is an Aquarius. Oh, hey, well, we're going right into that Pisces Aquarius full moon cusp right there. So right in your sign there, girlfriend. Okay, World Pasta Day on October 25th, and this is page 85 in her book. This date has been celebrated since 1995, when I was 14, and is not in itself special. The tradition goes back to China, and it would be Marco Polo who brought them back to Europe, to Venice, in the 13th century. However, recent research has found its trace in Mesopotamia. Pasta would be multi-millennial. So, yeah. So remember, we wouldn't have all that delicious pasta that, Italy and, many places are known for without trade from the Chinese. And now they're saying, but even before the Chinese finding it in Mesopotamia, pasta has got around. Pasta gets around. That's good.
Yeah.
Because the more pasta we have around the world, the better. Claudia is also Aquarius. Shadow Sea says, I have a full back tattoo that I want to get done eventually as a permanent tattoo. Very cool. Okay, our question. What does eating pasta bring to my diet? Okay, so we know that pasta can be found many cultures. I'm made up of many cultures, but in the Filipino culture, we use a lot of different pastas mixed with vegetables. Some people mix it with fish, and other, seafood type things. Some people mix it with pork and stuff like that. But it's all over the place. Many cultures around this world utilize pasta. So, what does eating this delicious carb infused magical heavenly dish bring to your diet? Okay. Claudia is going to be painting while she listens, so I may miss some of the chat. Hey, no worries.
Yeah, no worries.
You and who else? There was somebody else who was painting in here as well. I believe it was Soul and Soil is also painting, so maybe you two should hook up. Do a little paint off. Oh, Chantal. Okay. So I'm known for making people hungry during my chat. So I'm making Chantal very hungry, but she's not surprised.
Yeah, Snakes and Taro. Yeah, that comes from Tara.
Yeah.
And after we won't eat snacks, but we got haven't got the same here, and I'm like, I'm frustrated after.
Okay. All right. So, what does pasta bring to my diet? It says, if you could send your problems away, what if you could send your problems away today? I know exactly. Oh, and doesn't this kind of look like pasta noodles? Kind of, maybe. Okay, so for me, um, anything that has pasta in it has a good memory attached to it. Like sometimes, like with rice noodles or egg noodles, like whether people are making stuff with like pancit or sotohon noodles, that's connected to certain holidays and my family, and so there's happy memories there. Going to eat out at Italian restaurants or having birthdays where we got to have macaroni and cheese or spaghetti and meatballs. Again, that's like happy memories. Going to Italy, and just eating my body weight in pasta in Italy, like, is a happy memory too. So it's basically my comfort food. So that's what it brings to my diet is, you know, we can have very strict diets, yes, of course, but like I need my comfort foods. That's pasta. Maybe I don't eat it all the time, but it's good to have it every once in a while because it brings back those comforting memories. So it's kind of like sending the problems away for right now while I sit in my memory of my pasta. So that's what it brings to me.
Ah, cool. Mhm.
Okay, what did you get?
I get the Knight of Swords. And I don't
Ah,
know if you can see, there is a bull right here. A bull, Yeah. And I haven't got the same relationship with pasta than Tara. So for me, this is just like I will get some energy, like the bull, he get a lot of energy to do what he has to do, like the Knight of Swords, and this is it. Yeah.
okay, let's see. What some people said. Chantal says, now I want pasta and I'm on healthy foods, so no pasta for me. Oh, well, you can make was that zucchini pasta? I've had that when I couldn't
Yeah.
have pasta for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so Susie got card 34. It's a image by Sherry Bug. Remember the simplicity of the past while embracing the goodness of the future. Treat myself to some authentic pasta. Heck, it is self-care and rich. Yum. Shadow C says, oh, she was talking about her tattoo. It's going to be a spiritual tattoo of my wrought iron gate, symbolizing my spiritual journey, flanked by two mermaid statues. One is holding a mirror above her and a crystal ball in her tail. Sounds
Wow.
beautiful. And
Yes.
the other mermaid is clutching a fishnet as a guardian. Oh, Warlord of Shanglu is here. Hello, hello. Um,
Hello.
Lisa said, pasta. The
A
possibilities.
possibility. So cool. Excellent.
Lady D is saying, "Oh, you could have spaghetti squash." Yeah, so there's a zucchini pasta, spaghetti
Yeah.
squash. Yeah. Other things other than the actual pasta. Oh, just okay. So yeah, the prompts that we were talking about, Steph pulled some prompts. I pulled a prompt out of this book. So this is from Challenges with Tarots and Oracles Around the World. And just like I asked, well, Steph asked where you guys were all from. You guys are basically from all around the world, like England, Netherlands, all across the US, like, Australia, so many places were mentioned. So yeah, so this is very fitting, this book. And then I also was using her I Don't Care Oracle. And I have a lot of the links down below. So there's the link down below to the review I did of her book. There's a link to Amazon where you can get her book. There's also a link to over there. There we go. There's a link to her channel, and a link to her Instagram in case you guys are interested. But yeah, so like I said, it's pretty late where she is. I think it's 10 o'clock now.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
she went on a 6 mile hike today, so she was pretty tired. But she decided to pop on and hang out with us. Um, Lady D says, "Steph, you look like my youngest daughter." Aww.
Oh, thank you. Mhm.
Susie says, "Definitely getting this fun book. Love the prompts." Yeah, me too. I'm loving
Thank
just kind of
you.
like going through them and starting to put them in my journal. So it's a lot of fun. And then Steph was using my Wally's World, and I think Susie was using it as well.
Yes,
That's the one with these backs.
that beautiful
Jen
one.
Jen is saying it was lovely to meet you, Steph. She says.
Nice to meet you all, guys. It was so fun to be there. Actually, I want to be there every time now.
Hey, you're always welcome. You can always come in. We'll do something
Yes.
like maybe goofy, if you
Sometimes
if
I'm
you're not
just
too tired.
saying, yes, I know. Yes. But sometimes I'm just saying, in the comments, hi, I love you, my sis. Love from Belgium Hall, and I'm going to sleep.
Well, yeah,
Usually,
you guys might notice her screen name. It's Journal du Femme Moderne et Spirituelle. So it's kind of a long screen name, but she pops in to say
yes.
hugs and kisses from Belgium. Let's see. Warlord says we will be doing all day hiking and bushwhacking. Bushwhacking.
Ooh,
I like it. As soon as it rains, hoping for mushrooms this year. Very
yes.
cool. Actually, speaking of bushwhacking, like this comes up often. Um, my uncle, for his birthday, yesterday was his birthday. I sent him some vintage binoculars and a vintage handmade Bowie knife with like what you call it? Now I forgot the name of it. You know, what you put your knife in. So when it arrived, he says all he got was like 18 vibes. I was like, you need to go on an adventure. You need to go bushwhacking. He's like, well, I'm off to ride my bike. I'm like, well, take your Bowie knife with you and your binoculars. So yeah, so apparently he loved his gift. But yeah, so you bringing up hiking and bushwhacking reminded me of the quirky gift I got my uncle. Chantal said, really nice to meet Tara's best friend. I'm always talking about you. Yes, I am. I'm always bringing you up. Okay. So Steph, if you want, you could stay with us a little bit. We're going to do a quick little ritual. I don't know if you're too tired.
I don't know. I want to, really, but I don't
Well,
know if my eyes will be there.
okay. Well, maybe stay as long as you can, and then if you pass out, we'll know that you passed out. If we see you
Okay.
do this,
Yes,
we know what
Steph,
happened.
where are you? No,
Okay, so
I'm not doing that noise. No, no,
no snoring on camera.
no snoring.
Okay, so let me move these decks out. Okay, so this is going to be a very quick little ritual with you guys. I know not everybody like has practices like witchcraft or even has a pagan practice. I know that you guys all have different spiritual beliefs, and which is cool that we're basically from all over the world. You guys have different first languages that you guys speak, and different spiritual beliefs, but we can all kind of come together. So what I want to do today is the Festival of Hecate. Many pagans and many people who have that as their main deity or have her as their main deity kind of started celebrating back around August 13th, when basically, long story short, this goddess goes down into the underworld. She learns about certain mysteries, which things we might consider our shadows, diving into the shadows, into the darkness, and trying to understand that which is hard for us to see in our waking life, or just hard to see because we have blocks or things that are in the way. So she's kind of symbolic of this kind of crone energy, even though she's like a triple goddess aspect. Going down into the underworld, she picks up learns all these things, and basically she comes back up onto our earthly plane, sort of, to help bring certain things to light for us so that we can find our own light. We can understand things about us. And it's like bringing medicine to us and understanding our own personal medicine. And she's not one of my main deities. So some of you guys know whole tons more about her, and you probably do way more elaborate rituals. But like I said, I think it's great to honor different aspects of different deities from different cultures. And I think originally she kind of comes from Greek, or at least she was, there's a lot of Greek history on her. But she does represent that crone, triple goddess, shadow aspect, bringing things to light, and also working with plant medicine. And I consider myself kind of an eclectic witch. You know, I have like a very mixed background. So I do work a lot with herbs and things like that. And so it's good to kind of call on her and her knowledge. She opens the gateways, kind of works with the spirit world and all of that. So I'm going to be burning a few things, and I'm going to have to go outside with the camera because I don't want to set off the smoke alarms. But let me show you guys what I have. Let me see. Oh, Annette said, whoop, whoop, ritual time. And Susie said, Pluto, first house. So I understand Hecate. And so some of you guys say, Hecate. I don't know. I think of Tecate. But anyway, so here on my altar, we're going to be taking outside this yellow candle. Yellow is one of her many colors. I think like red, white, and black are many good colors, but oftentimes they think of her in gold. Many cultures that work with a deity that's similar to her often think of her in like gold robes, you know, kind of that divine, you know, divinity. So I have that. Also going to be working with my obsidian dagger. It's got a snake on the handle, and this is actually in our shop, Desert Cauldron. So if you are interested in, a lot of these things, we have them in our Desert Cauldron shop. You can find it on Etsy. It's all one word, Desert Cauldron. But Hecate also works with the snake energy, and oftentimes like with my main goddess, which you guys can see on the wall behind me, Ishel also has a snake on her head, and the snake wasn't meant to be a symbol of something scary or malicious. It's about the shedding of skin, which was used in medicine. And so oftentimes you see either the staff of Asclepius, or you see Mercury's, the caduceus, there you go, has like the snakes, you know, around it because it's meant for healing. So medicine is often attributed. So we have medicine on the handle, a dagger to cut through the darkness, cut through cords, cut through that which is hard to see. So that's available in our shop. And I also made a special incense blend specifically for Hecate. So I have lavender, mullein, and dragon's blood in here, all for protection, all for purity, cleansing, and bringing things to light, and you know, replacing darkness with love, you know, stuff like that. So that's in here, also available in our shop too. But it comes with Hecate's key. So this is a vintage key that you would get with your bottle, and that I'm going to use in today's ritual because it's like the key to knowledge, opening the doorways, you know, and we want to open the doorways, and we ask for her guidance. Okay, going down here, we're just going to take a lot of stuff outside. I'm going to use my wand for opening and closing the circle. It's just an energetic circle, you know, that we should always kind of have our shields up, so to speak, but especially when we're in ritual, it's good to actually visualize, you know, yourself protected, so that all other energies that aren't welcome stand outside that. So we have this wonderful wand, which I use all the stuff that we use in our shop. So, so this is not in our shop yet. I mean, and we're going to put it up for sale soon, but I like to use it. So all the stuff that we sell, we actually use. So this isn't like, oh, here's some like witchy stuff. Like, no, I'm using it. Like, I'm legit using it. So let's see. Let me go back here. Lisa put our Instagram handle at desert.cauldron. Yes. Annette said, love it. Susie loves it. Lisa doesn't know why she finds keys so cool. Shadow Seas is saying goodbye to Steph. So she must be hanging out. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be using this. And then I got this from the Witch's Moon Box one year. And so this is actually her coffin because, again, representing the underworld, shadows, things like that. And they actually had a key come with it too.
Huh.
So I'm probably just going to have this on my altar for today. I'm going to use my moon water. This is my monsoon water. And I hate to say it, but it's like all this stuff is in our shop because I said that I use it. So I want to use it too because tomorrow is the full moon. And this was full moon water, but it was created during a monsoon. So I actually collected the monsoon water during the full buck moon. And this was in Aquarius. And so again, we're going to be having a full moon in like Pisces Aquarius. So I thought this water would be really pertinent. But when you guys receive the water, it doesn't look like this. It comes actually in like vintage bottles that are just over 100 years old. So it gives it a little extra pizzazz. But anyway, for my purposes, I'm just going to use the moon water that's in here. This is my little cauldron. So this is where I burn stuff so that I don't burn the whole apartment complex down. So we're going to take this outside. Okay. And then I have my ritual in my grimoire, which is here. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can't see the link. So I'm going to make Lisa. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I can make her a mod in StreamYard. You know what? I'm going to post Lisa's link here. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. All right. Okay, so let me read from my book here real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started. It's just a very quick little ritual. You know, we don't need to spend 20 minutes on it or so. It's just a little honoring of the energy that Hecate brings during this time. So let me pull it up. Okay, so basically this is like my writing of my stuff that I wrote down for today. Okay, so I put that today is August 21st, and I like to put the time that we're starting, which now is like 1:19. The moon phase, right now we're in the waxing gibbous phase in Pisces, but tomorrow we'll be in that full moon. And then I always put like my own moon cycle in there. I don't know, it's just you guys don't need to know that one though. Okay, so the spell says Festival of Hecate. One of her many names is known as that she is the keeper of the keys. Many of you guys who do utilize the tarot know that the Hierophant card has 2 keys crossed at the bottom. It's known as knowledge, wanting to gain some sort of knowledge. And so Hecate has much knowledge because she is allowed to go into a part of, or a dimension that we have a hard time getting access to. She can go down into the underworld. She can see shadows. She learns of certain mysteries. She learns about certain medicines, maybe certain medicines that, we don't know here. And so she puts them together. She helps bring it to light. She helps to commune with spirits, people who have crossed over or ones that may be stuck here on this plane, and just helps to bring messages from all different sources. And so it's good to kind of tap into her energy because we find safety and looking into our own shadows and protection at the same time. You can ask her for protection, but you can also help find the strengths within you to protect yourself, to find your own medicine. She helps you to illuminate those things within you. So instead of looking externally, let's say to a goddess and saying, Goddess, please do this for me and do this for me and do this for me. I know some people work with gods and goddesses that way, and that's fine. But for me, I want to look to gods and goddesses and deities of all different cultures and asking them more like a friend, or a spirit guide. Guide me to find those things within myself, to empower myself so that I can make my way through my journey. And, maybe we can have a little conversation, along the way and help me. And so that's what I feel with Hecate. Like I said, she's not my main goddess. So those of you that have more information, obviously you can put that, in the comments, but Ishel is my main one. But I think it's good to have a balance of deities that are considered dark and deities that are considered light. because there's much medicine and there's much to learn from both. And it's a good balance, to have. So every light worker should always be familiar with their shadow as well. Okay. Tomorrow is also a blue moon. That means this is the second full moon this month. So not only is it the full moon, it's a blue moon, and we got Hecate just coming up here to give it a little extra oomph. Okay. Okay, Shadow Seas finished up her cleaning and said that her matron deity is the Morrigan. Lisa said, isn't she Claudia's or in Claudia's orc deck too? Oh, yes, she is. Hecate is also in Claudia's deck, and Claudia is the one that she was saying that she's going to be off painting while we're doing our chat. That's Claudia. So yes, she's got some wonderful stuff. So definitely check out her deck as well. Okay, so I wrote some information. Hecate makes her way out of the underworld to reclaim her seat as queen. So now she's coming up, at the full moon. And now we're having this change of season. We're coming out of August in a couple of weeks, and then we go into September. We start getting into fall, which looks different depending on where you are around the world. Especially here in the desert, we don't really have the falling leaves and the cooling temperatures. It's still pretty hot. So you have to honor the seasons as they look where you live. Not everybody has the same 4 rigid seasons. They look different. So honor that too. So Hecate is coming up with the full moon to move us into the next cycle, into the next season, with her knowledge that she's gained in the underworld. She represents the crone aspect, but she's also the triple goddess. She brings knowledge and mysteries from the underworld, so you can ask for protection for the coming season and knowledge that you can protect yourself as well. Her keys help us to unlock magic, mystery, and the medicine within us. So her many symbols are the crossroads, the keys. That I have that one key up there, but there's keys like this. Dogs. So if you have a dog, dogs are her familiar. You can look to your dog as well for guidance. She has torches, serpents. So torch, that's why I have the flame, my candle that I'm using, serpents. That's why I have my dagger that I'm going to use with the serpent on the end. She also has daggers as a symbol, and her wheel is the strophalos, and the strophalos is from Greek. So I'm going to use the yellow candle. One of her numbers is 3, so 3, 7, 13 for witches. So many of my things that I do are in 3s. And also with that black obsidian knife, I'm going to do just a bit of scrying with it, just for added messages. And then, so I'm going to use my incense. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. I'm just going back to your comments. Lisa said, plugging her oracle deck too. It's awesome. I love it. Susie said, in Aquarius at 29 degrees, very powerful. Chantal, gotta go. Lovely to hang out with you all. Lots of love to you too, Chantal. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And Claudia said, yes, she is. Oops. The thing just keeps popping around. It says, thanks for thinking of me. So Olivos Art Studio is the name of the place that you guys can get Claudia's deck as well, the goddess deck. Surian, hello. Candy Soul and Soil said, unless she's keen to send the message to break through garden fences and escape, I don't think my dogs are connected to her. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and take our supplies outside then. I'm going to try to stick as much as I can in here, just so I don't have to make that many trips. So I'm going to stick my moon water in here. I got to take I have that cool like electric lighter. Saves on matches. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to just like turn my mic off my camera off for just a second. That. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Claudia said Hecate loves to connect with us via dogs. You can leave food at the crossroads if they are stray dogs around you. Very cool.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna stick that in there. I don't know if I'm
Thank
gonna do this.
you.
Aw. And Claudia said, or donate food to shelters as offerings. So also very good. All right. We're gonna make 2 trips, you guys. Okay. And I think since we'll be real close to the apartment, my internet service shouldn't be that bad. Okay. I'm a scusi. Ah, the outdoors. Okay, a couple more things. I think somebody was singing out there. Fun times. Okay. And last thing. Alrighty. All right. And okay, we're just gonna sit here. In the shade, because you guys know I live in a desert. It can get kind of hot, but it's nice today. It's only like 99. Okay. Let's see. Susie said, Claudia, that is awesome. Okay. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna set everything up. I'm gonna set up my yellow candle, yellow for gold, golden robes, symbolizing her divinity and spiritual knowledge. So I'm just gonna put that there. I have my moon water handy, and I'll show you how I use it. Of course, not everybody uses moon water the same. That's fine. You guys, do you, boo? So, okay. And then I'm gonna keep my little charcoal in here because I'm gonna burn my incense. And then I'm gonna leave it outside to burn. And so if you guys live in a place where like incense, it's hard to burn it indoors because of animals, small children, or smoke alarms, you can burn it outside your door and it's the same. Okay, so I have my wand ready and I have my obsidian knife. So like I said, many of these things you can find in Desert Cauldron. The only thing we haven't listed is this. So we might list it on Instagram. You guys can snatch it up if you want. Okay, so it's a little windy. I hope it doesn't blow out my candle. Maybe I'll put the candle behind me, but we'll go ahead and try to light her. All right. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Okay. All right, so we have my candle is going. I'm gonna put that there. And I want to get into sacred space so you guys can just kind of settle in. But basically, I'm going to use this wand with this kind of represents the moon. So kind of charging everything from the moon and pushing out that moon's energy to kind of create a protective barrier around us. So I just kind of visualize that for a moment. Okay. And I know that that direction is north, and I always like to start at the north, and then I go around in a clockwise fashion, and then when I open my circle, it'll be counterclockwise or wind directions. So I'm gonna go ahead and it kind of looks like I'm aiming a gun, but it's actually like my wand. So give me a second. Okay. Okay, so our circle is set. The fire is going really well now. You guys can see on my candle. Lisa said, yellow door behind you, unlocking so many synchronicities. Exactly. And I wanted to sit also in front of the door because she's about like the crossroads, entryways, things like that. And so this is, I want all of this energy coming into my home. you know, the energy that we bring in today with her. Susie said, yes, I'm lighting my candle. Group magic. Miracoles Gomez. Hello, hello. Says hello, beautiful ladies. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little bit of clearing, and I'm going to use that moon energy, kind of, especially monsoon, the monsoon energy, to kind of like just anything that is stagnant, anything that doesn't serve us anymore. We want that out of our sacred space, and I want it out of my home as well. So hence why I'm in front of the door. So I just, and I put some on the doorknob and onto myself, because I want to cleanse myself. I'm putting a little on my candle as well, not the actual flame, because I'll, you know, water, fire doesn't mix really. So I'm just gonna put some, like, dressing the candles. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, and a little bit more, because it feels nice, because it's hot outside. Okay. And with my dagger, I'm inviting in the energy of Hecate. She is coming to the surface to reclaim her seat as queen. She brings with her so much knowledge in terms of plant magic, our own internal medicine for protection, things that are hard for us to understand or see. I want and seek understanding, as well as for everybody who is here in the circle today. So I ask her to bring her medicine here, symbolized by the snake, help us cut through our cords and things that are difficult for us to see, so that we may grow, that we may be better human beings, more evolved. We want to shed our own skin at this time as we move into the darker part of the year. So I ask her to come into circle. Okay. All right. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little incense stick here, or sorry, not my incense stick, but my little charcoal, and I'm going to use the flame here to light this on fire. Woo. This flame is a burning. Susie says, going to use road opener oil on my candle. And Claudia, I will donate some dollars to my shelter. Thank you for the idea. Got some animals that will greatly benefit from that. Fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to use these two. I forgot to bring my... There you go. It takes a little while to get this charcoal going, so give me just a moment. Shadow Sea said, today I'll be honoring Celtic sea goddess Monanan. Just need some suggestions on ways to do that. Oh, well, definitely could pick up something, anything to do with the sea. Sea also is connected to our emotions, intuition, and the collective consciousness. So maybe anything that you feel kind of symbolizes that might be good. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing down here. Hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah. Oh no, I don't think you guys can see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm just burning it right now. Claudia said, awesome. In Hecate's name, blessings. Yes. And it's a little windy, so it's taking a little longer to get this charcoal going. I like those quick burn charcoals. They like, they just like combust into fire. Okay, that might be enough for now. Okay, so I'm gonna place that in my little cauldron. I'm going to point the camera down. I don't know if it's better for you guys to see that way. You guys see? Yeah, you guys can see right here. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of this monsoon water just around the rim of my cauldron. Again, a little bit more on myself. Keep everything nice and clear. And I'm going to go ahead and place my key. You guys can see my key just right here inside the cauldron as well. Now, our incense blend that we have, I place a little piece of kyanite in there to ask for earth magic. So I'm going to make sure that I don't burn my kyanite. So I'm going to take that out. And we'll start placing some of her incense here. So Hecate, keeper of the keys, goddess, reclaiming her right as queen here. Triple goddess aspect. We offer you dragon's blood, lavender, and mullein, representing protection, exorcism of that which is not needed within our lives. We honor you and your knowledge so that we may seek that within ourselves. So help us to find the power within ourselves, to find our own magic, to find our own medicine, whether we work with herbs or whatever it may be. We also ask that you open the doorways. So here I sit in front of my doorway, and I ask you to help me find protection for my home. Anything that is not for our best and highest good, we keep things high vibe so that we can do our healing, so that we can protect just as you heal others. We ask for the same here. So we ask for that knowledge, we ask you to open that, and we ask any spirits and energies which you work with to help bring messages for us. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of scrying in my dagger. Okay, so kind of the message that I got from here, and I'll lift the camera up so you guys can see me now. Ooh. Okay, so I was scrying into here. It's a bit mirrored so that I could do a little bit of scrying. But the message, you are not alone, came through. And I know that that's something, obviously, everybody's like, of course, like, you're not alone. But it was not the like, she's with you more thing. It was more that she was talking about the way I see things as somebody who works with mind astrology, that we have our outside spirit and the spirit that we were born with, the spirit that stays with the body. So it's kind of like the anima stays with the body. It's what keeps us functioning while we're sleeping. And then we have our nagual, which is like the spirit that goes off and learns things when we're in the dream state or we're astral traveling. So kind of like she seeks knowledge, in the underworld. It's kind of like she's that spirit, that nagual, that goes elsewhere to gain knowledge and then to bring it back. So that we can understand more about ourselves. So then you are not alone is a reminder that we are not just one form. We have two forms within us, basically your higher self or your nagual, and you have your body, soul. And so remembering that and remembering that you can be just like her, you too can seek information and go off into the dream state. You too can astral travel and find out information that you seek. And remember that the power is not outside of you, the power is within you. And just like her, she is an aspect of your power. She is a reflection of that. She's just an archetype, but also an energy as well unto herself. So not just an archetype, but she's like, it's kind of hard to explain. But she resides in a different dimension, but also archetypal to us. Okay, so another message that came through was just like we send offerings to her today with the incense, the key, the moon water. She says also to honor yourself and the goddess within you, whether you're male or female or what, um, honors that which we honor. Like we love to honor our deities, our gods, our goddesses, and all of that. But she says you can't honor them without honoring yourself. If you have no respect for yourself, no honor, no love for yourself, how possibly could you give that to something else? So she says, treat yourself like the goddess, again, doesn't matter your gender, the goddess that you are on the inside, so that you can, make offerings to those on the outside. So okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this along my body because I just want to release any cords right now. Anything that is not for my best and highest good, things that I might attach myself to, perhaps my own shadows, my own underworld. Under the bum too. And then I just feel where in my body, just kind of feel around any place that feels like there's something extra stuck. Actually, I feel like extra stuck here. So this is my masculine aspect. So maybe anything having to do with the masculine or males. Oh. All right, and a little bit more moon water. I want to cleanse that up. I'm all corded up. I'm actually going to do a little cord cutting for you guys. There you go. There you go. Release, release. Hey, B, how are you? All right, a little bit more release with this moonsoon water. All right, a little bit more. Just sitting in thanks. Thank you, Hecate, for coming with us into circle today. Thank you for bringing your knowledge, your words, your energy, your wisdom. We pray for protection and for guidance and to seek our higher selves. And we ask that we are able to connect to our higher selves for our own internal guidance and our own internal medicine. And so it is. All right. So let me just undo this circle real quick. So we headed back to the north and we're going to go Windershins, or in clockwise or counterclockwise fashion. All right. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So just like I said, it was just a quick little ritual. I'm gonna keep feeding the incense out here today until my vial is empty. Of course, anybody who gets us off our website, you don't have to use all of it. You can just use like little bits here and there. It's totally up to you. But for me, I want to use all of it for today to honor her and also to honor myself as well. So you guys don't forget to honor yourselves just as you honor others. Yeah, and let's go forth and seek the things that have been hard for us to see so that we can grow and we can be better and we can love more and we can help more people. All right, so let me go back. I missed some messages here. Susie says, I actually feel this through the screen. Surian says, virtual hug. Susie is open to receive with much thanks and gratitude. Lisa said, I have chills. I'm supposed to get tattoos with my sister. I'm going to get Tienes la Manja on me. Oh my God. B said, doing good. Can't complain. Love the vibes here. Yay! So glad you guys love this. And thank you, Steph, for coming and hanging out with us. It's way past Steph's bedtime because it's so late in Belgium right now. But I'm glad you guys got to hang out. Check out Steph's book. All those links are down below for her challenges with tarots and oracles around the world. And as we found out, you guys are literally from around the world. So yeah, check out her book, check out her oracle deck, the I Don't Care Oracle, which is on Wasima's website, the coremagic.com, magic with a K. um, yeah, and so Claudia says, tienes la magia, you have the magic. Yes. Um, Claudia said, tú eres la magia, you are the magic. And Shadow C says, my patron deity is Cernonos. Sea goddess for me is Serdwin. My divination deities are goddess is Isis and god is Anubis. Very cool. All right. So thank you guys all for hanging out today. I hope you guys got a lot
Thank
out of this, had
you.
fun with the prompts. And there we go, Steph.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your presence. Thank you, Tara, for inviting me in your live chat. This is so cool. And the ritual was very releasing stuff. This was really cleaning, yeah, everything negative. So thank you so much. I can now going and sleep like a baby. So thank you so much and to support me, and help me and just to be there, like, and everyone, thank you for your good vibes all over the world. This is so cool. So I hope we will see you soon, again.
Well, hey, you are
And
always welcome in my live chats. You let me know
okay,
when you're not going to be too sleepy, and we'll do a live chat together.
okay.
And also, like normally I do a healing at the end of my chat, but I kind of felt that this ritual was kind of like a healing ritual. So maybe we'll just leave off on something to think about throughout the rest of this week before we meet again on Saturday, next Saturday. So, Steph, I don't know if maybe you want to pull a card from one of your decks with maybe a message for us to focus on for this upcoming week, and then yeah, we'll bid everybody adieu. Steph can go pass out in bed. I can go take a shower because I was at yoga. And then you guys can go ahead and do whatever it is that you guys have planned for today and this weekend. But yeah, let's wait for her to get her deck. I'm gonna keep feeding the incense a little bit.
I'm keeping. I'm taking your deck, the Wally's
Oh,
Word
okay.
deck. Yeah. So, a message for us.
I'm noticing more bird feathers. I love to collect bird feathers. I'm like,
Oh,
ooh, more to clean when I get inside.
you're welcome. And nice meeting you too. Hmm. Oh, so we get that card, and yeah, maybe when you are looking at that card, it could be a little bit scaring, because with the big eyes, the big mouth open, you can maybe feel, wow, am I entering the cave or not, But if you don't enter, you never know, So sometimes we have to go step by step, like the card that I got, and just go into, just go for your dreams, just go for whatever you want, just go to be more authentic, more maybe in your shadows inside. Yes, we don't know, this is the unknown, this is the unknown part of us, and
Mm.
we can discover beautiful things, and it can be very interesting for us. So just take step by step, go for it, and you will see.
That's beautiful. Yeah, and to me, it's like just like Hecate, going into the underworld, which to us would be scary because we think of spirits and darkness and all of that. When really, she carries with her her dogs, her torch, um, and she goes in there fearless because she knows that within the darkness there is much to be learned and there's much medicine, and everything that she learns, she brings it back for us. But she teaches us that we can do that too. We too can go into our darkness, and we bring our light with us wherever we go because we're light beings, and we bring our light into that darkness, shed light on it, learn something, bring it back, and we end up finding our own medicine for our own healing. So that's beautiful. I love that.
Yes, 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 yes.
So yeah, like I said, in Desert Cauldron, there's a fly out here now. In Desert Cauldron, we have these Hecate incense blend with key. If you are interested, because with the full moon, she kind of is guiding us into the darker half of the year. We also carry our obsidian daggers. These are handmade, by the way, so these are not made by a machine. But there's a lovely group of people down in Mexico that make these, and we purchased them from them. And we only have a few. We can't really get more for now, for a while. So when they're gone, they're gone.
Mm.
And also, I have my monsoon water in Desert Cauldron. Of course, it comes in a nicer bottle. It's actually some of our vintage bottles that we found from the late 1800s, early 1900s, but they're old medicine bottles. So it's kind of like putting Earth's medicine into an old medicine bottle. I think it's just like kind of cool. So so you can find that. And like I said, we haven't listed this wand yet. Maybe because I'm having too much fun using it before I let anybody else have it. So, but maybe we'll post it on our Instagram if you guys are interested. But James and I made this together. It's got a wonderful kind of smoky point to it, and a wonderful like globe quartz down the bottom to bring down the moon, which is really cool. But this right here is oak. So, all right. So everybody's saying awesome messages. Love the obsidian. So thank you again, Steph, for hanging out with us. Thank you for everybody who was hanging out with us today and stayed for ritual and stayed for having fun with Steph's book and her prompts and our stuffies. Yes. So hanging out with Lavender and with, Floppy
Yeah.
Horse. And so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome sauce Saturday, rest of your week, and tomorrow. So peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace
Bye.
out.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Love and light.
Oh, oh, oh. Wait, hold on.